Hey everyone, it's Wahoo. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll be talking about Battlefield 6. It's finally here and it's bringing all the chaos, all the destruction, and all the big questions. But behind the explosions and futuristic tech, there's a story that's trying to break through. Who is Pax Armada? What's the global conflict? And what the hell is going on in Brooklyn? Well, today we're diving into the reveal trailer to unravel everything you might have missed, so let's get into it.
My fellow citizens, my fellow. We will prevail.
We're ready, Mr. President.
My fellow citizens, today represents a dark day in our history. With this monstrous, unprovoked attack, no country is safe from their reach. For all those serving on our behalf, our prayers go with you. For the Pax Armada mercenaries who are watching now, I have a message. It's over.
Let's get to work.
I'm your masters of war. Hear the bells of big guns. Hear the hide behind walls.
30 seconds.
Ain't turn and run farther when the fast bullets fly.
Move fast. Move decisive. Dagger on my 6.
Send it.
And I hope that you die. And your death will come soon. I follow your casket by the pale afternoon. I watch while you lie.
Clear the ship now.
And I stand over your grave till I'm sure that you're dead.
Paint the target for the F-61.
I watch while you lie.
Fucking burn us off.
And I stand over your grave till I'm sure that you're dead.
So that reveal trailer is pretty awesome. Now let's dig into the story. The story starts off with a bunch of news stations talking about Pax Armada. Pax Armada is doing a bunch of attacks on a bunch of different countries, NATO bases, the whole 9 yards. Core focus is Belgium and Gibraltar. Now, outside of those two, there is a attack on a NATO base in Georgia that is also critical to the story as well, and we will be revisiting that later on. Now, in Belgium, the Secretary of Defense was assassinated. In Gibraltar, around the same time as the NATO secretary was assassinated, Gibraltar was invaded and occupied, and is still occupied per the timeline that's going on right now. Because of what happened in Belgium and Gibraltar and what was going on in Georgia, France left NATO. Because France left NATO, Ukraine decided to leave NATO as well because of everything that's going on. Because of this, the president finds out that there's something going on with Pax Armada, and they need to figure out what's going on, and they need to get dirt on them really fast. So they task a squad called Dagger Squad. That is the squad that you're going to be playing in. Dagger Squad is sent to Cairo, Egypt, to go after a high priority target to get intel on Pax Armada. Dagger Squad reaches the target. They make entry into the high priority area where all the intel is. Problem is, Pax Armada is there at the same time as well. Pax Armada Special Forces engages them, and well, let's just say everything gets burnt to the ground. Dagger Squad escapes, manages to get to a safe place, and they radio in saying, hey, there's a bunch of crap going on, we need help. So that's where the tank battalion gets called in. So they call in a tank battalion. While the tank battalion's rolling in, the tank battalion gets attacked at the same time as there's several squads and helicopters that were sent in to exfil Dagger Squad. Pax Armada is tearing up Cairo because they're trying to find Dagger Squad, because Dagger Squad and of course the Egyptians are not happy with everything that's going on. The next thing that takes place is, I don't know if it's a few weeks, a few months, a few days, whatever, Dagger Squad is sent after a high priority target in the United States. There's supposedly something that's going to happen. There's like a WMD or something of some kind. Don't know for sure. This is all my interpretation. They infiltrate the subway, they find the car. Problem is, Pax Armada's there, and they're heavily armed. A chase ensues as they chase the train down, trying to stop the train before it gets to Brooklyn. It's on the Brooklyn line. Dagger Squad fails to intercept the train. Train's getting ready to break over to the Brooklyn line. Two F-16s are scrambled on standby to help in case they are needed. The contingency plan was to blow the bridge. The F-61 was lased and marked to attack the bridge. The invasion of Brooklyn happens. I'm not going to go into detail of that because there's quite a few clips in the trailer. And there's a lot of story that's going to happen. There's no reason for me to break it down because it's a lot of fighting, and basically you're pushing Pax Armada out of Brooklyn. Now that Dagger Squad has completed their mission and the United States has pushed Pax Armada out of US and has them on their toes, the next thing is to invade Gibraltar. From Gibraltar, we move to Tajikistan. Dagger Squad infiltrates Tajikistan. They're going after something, some target, don't know for sure, but it has to do with Pax Armada. After Tajikistan, we have Georgia. And for whatever reason, we're heading back to Georgia to go take back that Georgia base in the Caucasus Mountains. For whatever reason, that's where this is going. That's what this scene is this is Dagger team lead going to the Caucasus Mountains. So we have a protagonist and an antagonist. The antagonist, I'm going to call him Redbeard, aka Terry. And then we have Dagger Actual, or aka Blackbeard. Somehow these two know each other because Dagger Actual actually has a scar on his left hand, a burn wound, and Terry, aka Redbeard, the whole right side of his face is just like melted off. So somehow these two know each other. There's some past history, and I'm pretty sure it has something to do with Pax Armada. We'll find out later in the game. And that's it. That's the story thus far. That's everything I can pull together and in a very concise format explain the general story of what's going to happen. There's a lot of details in here. The story is going to probably at least be a 10-hour campaign or more. It's not like insane levels of campaign, but it's going to be a fairly decently long campaign that we're going to enjoy quite a bit. But it's also going to be concise enough to where it's not everlastingly long. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Ding the bell for notifications. See you on the next one. Have a good day.